Hello YouTube, this is Gravity with Anti-Grav Gaming. Welcome back to Divinity Original Sin. This is episode 2. Last episode we made it through the tutorial dungeon back here, and we're making our way down this stream, and we are about to encounter these two guards here. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Dialogue will start right when you walk up on these guys. Hold it right there, Orc Slum. No one slips past the Legion unchallenged. Calm down, Junius. Doesn't look like one of them orcs to me. Not a single horn in sight, you know? Just hold your tongue, will you, Bibius? Can't be too careful. We are sworn to protect Cyseal. Who are you? We're Legionnaires, of course, on the lookout for orcs. For they've been attacking from the sea. God knows why they do it, but we stand firm. We of the Legion, liberators of Rivellon. Just a forewarning, this game is very highly dialogue intensive, so prepare for novels. I'll try to read as quickly as I can, though. Liberators of liquor too, aren't we, old chum? He he he. Just pipe down, will you, Bibius? So you are liberators, you say? Aye, a noble word for watchdog, that. And for that is what we do, watch over the local dogs that are ever so often aim for one another's throats and separate them to keep the peace. Separate by the sword, that is. Best way to calm a wily dog is to neuter it. Ha! Spay for pay, Legion's motto. Just put a sock in it, will you, Bibius? So they look like they've been enjoying a drink or two. Ever kept the watch? Stood on the lookout for hours on end? Bored stiff? Boredom's a demon, buddy, and booze is the demon hunter. Therefore I do declare that it's time for this hunter to take another shot. Huzzah! Haha, take my leave. Hold on, not so quickly. You may be an orc, but that doesn't mean I trust some outlander wandering the beach. Who's to say you're not a spy? Come, I'm taking you to the wizard. He'll squeeze the truth out of you one way or another. The wizard, you say? Sounds good to me. Lead the way. Or, I don't need an escort, especially not a drunken one. Back off or face me. I'm gonna fight these guys. Oh, and I get to interact with my compatriot. Are you mad? You'd kill Legionnaires? Let's just go to the wizard peacefully. And face me too. You are a disgrace to your uniforms. Yeah, we're going to agree. In league with the orcs, are you? Then get ready to face the Legion. Alright, we're going to fight these guys now. Alright, first we're going to bring out this spider. Roderick's going to hasten himself. And then he's going to go invisible. Spider, attack! Nice. Yes, I'm kind of using my spider as my tank for now, until I get a tank later on. But gonna slow these fucks. Yes. Very nice. Let's do this. Let's get our bow out. And then we're going to sneak. And we're going to shoot. I do double damage when I shoot from sneaking, so it's pretty nice. No, my spider! Haha, they're slowed. Yes. I'm gonna poison this guy with my scroll. Not quite successfully poisoned, but sneak? Oh, I can't sneak. Does it cost me points to try to sneak? No, it doesn't. That's nice. Maybe if I come back a little ways. Nope. Nope. Oh well, we'll just shoot him. Fail. No. Beautiful. Try to slow him again. Got one of them. We'll shoot. Can he sneak now? Nope. Alright, we're pinging him down a little bit. They can't really go anywhere because they're slowed and drunk. Oh, but apparently he can block an arrow. Can't hit him. Damn. No, these guys aren't fucking around. Oh, we'll just keep this terrain blocked. Sorry, Betty. Yes, there's one down. Oh, we got some leather armor there. Come on, Roderick, you're useless. Oh, and you're dying. Let's put a spider down. I'm not too worried about it being in the slow. Sort of my meat shield, I suppose. Roderick, drink a potion. Oh, he can shoot still. Damn, you suck, Roderick. This guy hasn't even taken any damage. God damn. Shit. Guess I'll try to get a little closer. Improve my chances of hitting him. Up to 60 anyway. Oh, this is ridiculous. Just keep taking these 60% chance. There we go, wasn't bad. Ooh. Yes. This guy is buff. There we go. Nice. Alright. Let's check. Oh yeah, they have these dialogues that you can take between the two people. Well, there we have it, 2 dead Legionnaires. Ah, they deserved it, the Cretans. Right you are, I'll not shed any tears for the likes of them. Yes, we got Heartless, which is trait. Over here in traits, so we've got Heartless, gives us a chance to hit bonus of 20% when backstabbing. That's perfect for Roderick. And then independent willpower is increased. Very nice. So it's sort of like a scale. The more points you get into Heartless, the higher your trait score will become, and so on and so forth. It's not super important. That's kind of nice little added part to the game, though. String enthusiast, crafting and cooking. Get some food here. Some logs are good for crafting, possibly. All right. So there we have it. We killed some Legionnaires. Got some experience points. We showed them what the fuck was up. Actually, I'll take that staff. Oh, I didn't get it. Sorry. See some fighting up there. Oh, we got a save. Means something's about to happen anyway. Alright, got an encounter. Oh, he's coming right up for us, isn't he? Shit. Both of them are. Okay, well, I guess with Roderick, I'll hasten, and I will go invisible. And with her, I'll put my spider here. And I'll run away. Level 1 spider, not super intimidating. Ouch. those Legionnaires are fighting on my side, which is nice. Even though I just killed some Legionnaires. Oh man, killed my spider right quick. Okay, I think the two of us can take this guy. Oh, he's got his bow out. Ooh, I should try to stun him actually, so he doesn't kill. There we go. And I can also hit him. I guess I could try to slow him. That's probably my best course of action at this point. I'm gonna go up into top view. Get a little bit better view of combat. Yes, he's slowed and stunned. Beautiful. And I can't shoot him. Ooh. 21 damage. Man, those guys do work. Oh, this guy's done. Nice. Leveled up. I'm gonna go ahead and save these action points here. Oh. Nice, they fucked him up. And we got experience for it. Oh no, poor Roderick. Roderick, drink a potion. Why don't you disengage from that cultist up there, because he's gonna end you. Try to slow this character. Yes, get rid of some of his action points, and then we'll disengage. Yeah, so you can only attack once when he's slowed. Well, let's let these Legionnaires do some work on these guys. We're not really in the fray setup just yet. Once we get our compatriots, which will be next on our list, then we will be able to get back in the fray and maybe have a little more of a varied play style. But for now, you know, I'm just gonna let these guys work on this cultist because he's far enough away, and maybe I'll get in there and take a few pot shots if I can get close enough. It's 4 action points to attack, I believe, with my bow, which I don't even have equipped. 39%, we'll take it. Ah, I missed. Okay, jump over here. It's nice with a slow character because with 4 action points I could not have run that far. So I can get further with 4 action points and still be able to shoot twice. But only hit once. Now we're talking. Only 49% chance, but let's take it. Let's take another one. Damn. Let's just shoot at him. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, so we leveled up.
Did you see that? Those orcs had a human commander.
How very curious. And how very unsettling.
For Scarlet, we're going to go ahead and put it in dexterity so she can hit better with her bow. and we're gonna give her the Man-at-Arms so that she can get some Man-at-Arms skills, which are... I'm only gonna put 1 point in there so she can have 3 Man-at-Arms skills, but it's really useful. Even though she's gonna have low strength, some of those powers are just have a really awesome effect. For Roderick, we're gonna give him some Perception, because he's our rogue, and we're gonna get some Bartering, because right off the bat, having Bartering is very, very useful. Alright, and then we're gonna search some crates. I'm not gonna make looting and stealing and whatnot really a big part of the playthrough, just because it can get very tedious. If there's some important things that I'm stealing or looting, I will probably put them in. For now, I'm just kind of running around and doing basic stuff, but when I get into the city and I need to get money for spells and whatnot, I'm not going to make you suffer through me getting those. Oh, these are nice. Alright. What's all the ruckus? Sounded worse than a dozen tomcats fighting over the world's last mackerel. Ah, but I see we've suffered another orc landing, and judging by the relative ease with which it was dispatched, I can only come to one conclusion. Source hunters have arrived in Cyseal. You're as welcome as a glass of cool milk on a hot day, my friend. I'm Arhu, at your service. It was I who requested your presence here in this troubled city. You see, I'm sure Source is tangled in the murder of Councilor Jake, but Captain Arias, commander of the Legion in Cyseal, insists I'm seeing ghosts. I insist he's blind to all but the undead. Concerning Councilor Jake's murder, why are you convinced Source was involved? It's hard to put my finger on it, but I can feel in my very whiskers that foul magic was at play. Visit the scene of this crime, and I'll bet sardines for salad you'll stay the same. You can find it at the King Crab Inn, by the way. The scene of the crime, I mean. The Legion has it under guard. From what I've seen and heard, this isn't the first time you've had problems with marauding orcs. Unfortunately, this is absolutely correct. The orc siege is yet another hairball stuck in the city's already choking throat, and it shows no signs of abating. We've cordoned off the western beach where most orc activity has been reported. For the 9 lives of me, I can't seem to figure out what they're doing here. There's nothing of interest along the waterfront except for a set of caves with an unfavorable reputation. Maybe they're after some fictitious pirate treasure. The fools, ha! Alright, well, I'm going to take my leave. I'm glad we've met, Source Hunter, and I'm certain we have a lot more to talk about. Feel free to visit me whenever you want. I've set up a workshop in the Legion's headquarters. Once you're there, just take the stairs, but do pay a visit to Arias first. He may bark like a beagle with his tail stuck in the door, but you won't get very far in your investigation without him speaking to the de facto leader of Cyseal. I wish you luck, Hunter. May your enemies prove to be mere mice, and you the dauntless monster.
Sorcery, sects, undead, orcs. Looks like we have our work cut out for us.
At least we won't be bored. How about we go see that Arias guy Arhu mentioned?
Yep. That's the plan. Gonna go see Arias, and we're going to also pick up our comrades. I think that will make for a pretty good ending for the episode anyway. We'll go... Actually, you know, we're going to go get our comrades first, get our team together, and then we will start the investigation of Councilor Jake. So, as I mentioned before, the 2 comrades that we're going to be getting are a fighter named Madura and a wizard named Jahan. And I'm not really giving anything away here. You literally just go talk to them and they become your comrades, and they are the only 2 available in the game as of yet. But they will make our party full, and we will have a good setup. Say, no one's around? You wouldn't raise a fuss if I borrowed one of these fish, would you? Borrow indeed. I'll sooner meet a cat wizard than see a merchant repaid. Come now, I'll be good for it, I swear. Well, this is going to be interesting. Say, what do you think? Should I snag a fish? That merchant has to eat too, you know. Leave the fish alone, or everyone needs a hand now and then. Take the fish, and none but us will be the wiser. Well, I am a rogue, so yeah, steal it. And no, I'm just gonna agree with myself. That's the spirit, or should I say the soul. Very nice. Sir, did you just steal that fish? No, I paid for it. The merchant just left, but I paid before. You were a witness to this event, no? Tell me what happened. Well, I sort of encouraged him, so I may be a thief, but I'm not a dishonorable thief. Yes, he paid for it. Quite so. I can't thank you enough for your discretion. I'll be going now. Well, sorry to have bothered you then, sir. Carry on.
Bye.
Nice. Got a little XP. A little random encounter there. These market stalls here are where you would buy skill books and so on and so forth, but for now we're going to go up and get our companions. First we'll see Jahal. Jahal's going to be our wizard folk. He's a demon hunter, and he's got heal spells. His dialogue is, you can read it if you want, but it's really doesn't mean anything. He hates demons. And he's long-winded. Very well, there will be no deals with demons. Alright, now Jahal is following us. Alright, next in line is Madura. She's going to be our fighter. Now I sort of set mine up like a D&D group would be. So we're going to have a rogue and a healer and a fighter and a ranger. This guy wants me to join. Do I like adventure? Of course I do. Quite right. See here, you and I share the same passion. I never doubted it for a moment. Between you and me, tell me truthfully, don't you sometimes wish you earned more? Well, I can't say I haven't. Some extra gold is always welcome. Indeed, gold is always welcome. Would you prefer to call your own shots, be your own boss? It is better to lead than follow, that much is true. Better to be served than to serve, I concur. Well spoken, well said indeed. For now I'm gonna take my leave from you, buddy boy. Fabulous 5 are but a small blip on my radar. So we're looking for a armor-clad woman called Madura. And there she is. Hello, Madura. Back, devil, back, I say, or I'll split you from navel to beak. Ho, 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 Madura, you lumpy lummox. Navel to beak, she says, 1,000 pardons, comrade. Oh, she's funny. So again, her dialogue is really nonsensical. She has to join us. And we swear to annihilate all the source. Marvelous indeed, another source hunter on the team will make us all the more formidable against the wicked magic. Welcome aboard, Madura. Alright. Now we have our four group members. Very easy. Again, these are the only 2 companions in the game, so I don't feel like I'm really spoiling much by just getting them and kind of blazing through it. They are invaluable assets, however. It's always nice to have a healer, and it's always very nice to have somebody that can get right up in the fray and fuck some shit up, because currently our main characters, our rogue and our ranger, are kind of squishy when it comes to getting hit. So they'll act as our rest of our party, and these guys are really just, I mean, they're totally customizable characters now. I can go into Jahan here and I see all his attributes and all his skills and all his pretty much everything. The only thing I don't have control over is where his initial stats are and his initial skills are, but yeah, from now on I customize his every move, and he just acts like another part of the team. So I know my way a little bit around the city. Forgive me if I get lost or turned around sometimes. It tends to all kind of blend together with all the same artwork and whatnot. But now we're going to go talk to Captain Arias about the murder of Councilor Jake. And this is sort of the main storyline right now, so
Greetings.
we'll pay attention. What have we here then? A so-called source hunter, eh? Ha! Look at what you... Look, do what you must in Cyseal, but don't make waves, and don't interfere with the Legion's affairs, you hear? I have enough on my mind running expeditions into hostile territory. Let's discuss Jake's murder. Gods above, some politician snuffs it and everyone's up in an uproar. Ridiculous. I told the wizard Brad of Arhu not to bother, but he just had to send for source hunters, didn't he? Bloody magicians. They see a pigeon poop and think sorcery's afoot. Nevertheless, I want to kept in the loop, okay? Understand? I'm in the command of this town, not Mayor Cyseal, not Arhu, and definitely not some hotshot source hunter. So investigate Jake's death if you feel so inclined, but report back to me the moment you discover something out of the ordinary. The scene of the crime is over at the King Crab Inn. You can tell the guard you have my permission to enter. Now off with you. Well, in regard to Jake's wife Esmeralda, Esmeralda is Jake's wife. Well, widow. Everyone in town down at the Crabs on the beach is convinced she killed him. Now the girl has a reputation of being a flirt, there is that, but that doesn't suffice as evidence, wouldn't you say? Or do source hunters rely on hearsay alone, perhaps? That certainly would explain some of the cock-ups you have made in the past. What? You're going to stand there and claim with a straight face that your order never wrongly tortured or executed anyone? Hardly. But I wouldn't stand for such nonsense. If you bring evidence before me, I'll evaluate it with perfect objectivity. The Legion relies on reason, see, not idle superstition. Alright.
Bye.
So to the King's Crab Inn is our next destination. We have a little bit of time. We'll go over to the King Crab's Inn and we'll investigate the murder. That's where we just met Madura, so let's just walk back over this way. Definitely looks like a murder scene over here. Stop right there. Until you've received the captain's permission to enter, this door doesn't exist. Got it? Actually, I've spoken to Arias. Let me inside, please. Not exactly the friendliest bloke, the captain, is he? Well, your reward for getting your ear chewed off is a waltz through the town's finest magical murder scene. Enjoy. Alright, it's unlocked. Walk in here. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Got knocked on our ass by something that exploded on the floor. The loading scenes tend to be a bit arduous. Sometimes they will load for over a minute. Well, at least on my rig they do. By the quill that lasts a billion words, what's this? What are you doing here? Where the very stars come to die? Who are you and where have you come from? We are source hunters from the realm of Rivalon, or who am I? Who the devil are you? Yeah, who are you? No, no, no. We might find ourselves at the terminus of time, but I asked you first, and it is only courteous to provide an imp of good and honest standing with the answer he desires. Upon reflection, though, it hardly matters who you are, for the question is not who, but how. All we did was to approach a strange stone. It shone with a blinding light and then whirled us away. A stone, you say? Could it be? Could I have been right all along? This stone, what was it? Was it bright and beauteous as diamond, but did it glow softly deep down in its heart, as if a soul dwelled within? I'd say that's a fairly accurate description. Starstone it must be. For centuries it slept, this bounty of the heavens, but now it is waking. It has brought its awakeners here. All was dark and all was still, as it always has been and always would be, or so I thought, so I feared. But then the runes around me began to shimmer, shine, and dance like a fair-winged fairies roused from slumber. Starstone, could it be the key after all, and you its wielder? Things of light to unlock things of darkness, lead us to realms forbidden where salvation may yet be found? It would be great if you'd start making sense right about now. Oh, I have been making sense all along, my friend, though I didn't even see it. See. This is what you must do. Approach the looking lens and behold, if you dare, the darkness before which even the cosmic shadows flee in terror. Looking glass. Oh, it must be this thing. Ooh. Okay. looking lens you saw. Terrifying, isn't it? So much to see, so much to discover, and so little time to do it in. I'm not a child imp. The dark doesn't scare me, or I know a bad omen when I see one, and that one takes the cake. Yeah, that one did seem kind of scary. Oh, word that it would only the cake that it took. No tea time would be the same, but at least tea time would still come around. This maw of darkness, it consumes time itself. Yes, Starstone starter, you have just witnessed the end of all, the maelstrom that, like a carrion eater, is devouring the carcass of creation. Space and time have lost all meaning, for they are falling prey to the void, and in the void there is no existence. A bleak prospect indeed, yet you do not seem to despair. I did despair. For the longest of times I did. Eons upon eons I have traveled through the reaches of time, through the rifts that lead to worlds unimaginable, hoping to find something, anything that could just put a stop to the maelstrom. That is how I found this place, and I knew it was here that the answer must be hidden. It teems with mystery undiscovered, with power that is limitless, yet out of reach until you came along, the ones who can tame Starstone. You have drowned my despair, you whom I believe can end the end of time. I think that it is time to tell me who you are. Starstone's the end of time, us source hunters. How about you connect the dots for me? That'd be nice. To claim I can piece the puzzle together would, at this stage, be premature and insincere, but let me summarize the facts as clearly as I can see them. Here we are in a fragmented sliver of space, which happens to be the only spot in all the universe where one may directly observe the void maelstrom. A portal flanks the looking lens, but until now it was inert. The rune stones that adorn it are special, which lead me to believe they were somehow linked to the Starstone. Starstone, though, always remained as useless as a pebble, dead rock of no consequence. Its secrets remained off limits to me. You, however, make the souls inside the Starstone spring to life, and thereby you are activating portals to new, previously forbidden areas in this strange dimension. I do not know where they lead, but I am convinced they will steer toward a solution, to the continuance of time. I'll take my leave. Splendid idea. Later we can talk till the cows come home, but right now we should investigate the portal. Where, oh where does it lead, I wonder? Let's find out.
Where in the world are we?
We are not on the world.
Party animal. Okay. This one has a stern look about him, doesn't he? Oh wow, he sure does. The last chest. A young woman is ceaselessly weaving a seemingly boundless tapestry with the delicate grace of a harpist plucking at her instrument's strings. She takes no notice of anything but her endless occupation. Who are you, madam? At first it seems this taciturn woman will continue to ignore your presence, but then she suddenly glances at you and her eyes go wide with surprise and wonder. Her lips move ever so slightly, and when she speaks her voice appears to reach to you. From an untold distance, whispers wrestled from oblivion. I am time. The weaver of time. In the ethereal threads of eternity do I record the deeds of God and men, of beasts and spectral apparitions, the drift of continents through changing seas, the rise and fall of empires, the shift of every grain of sand on every beach, the fall of every raindrop on every world, the all but imperceptible touch of lovers' hands. This and all I chronicle without fault. Except it seems you. Do you mean to tell me that I am not at all featured on the canvas of time? I do not mean to, but it is the only thing I can do. Your absence, it should be an impossibility, but no matter where I look, you cannot be found. I do not know you, which makes you my one perennial imperfection, a blind spot in the eye of time. But perchance I may be cured of this blindness, perchance the blemish may be undone, and time can be redeemed. How can I redeem time if you say I'm not even a part of it? I think that perhaps you can redeem time because you create time. Indeed, you have set in motion an event I no longer held possible. Know then that no longer I did weave. I sat here at the precipice of ages and watched on as the void frays the fabric of time like a terrified god that fears the offspring of its own creations. But suddenly there was you who stirred the life within the stones. These stones, children of stars, they placed new ribbons along my fingers like phantoms out of time. New threads emerge, and I begin to weave anew. Starstone gives me new strands to braid into the tapestry, and because you give Starstone energy, you are creating time. These Starstones, please seek them so that they may yet be mended. please, for the sake of all that lives and all that loves, seek them so the void may yet devour itself alone. I'll take my leave. Well, let's talk to the imp. Okay. Where is the imp? Why was I not able to talk to him? Oh, it looks like Scarlet is in conversation with him. I've tried every imaginable tongue from dwarf vegan to lizard D's, but this woman simply won't budge. Maybe she doesn't like the look of a refined impish face like mine. Perhaps you'll have better luck, but do please report back what you find, Source Hunter. Indeed I will, Zizax. So much to see, so much to discover, and so little time to do it in. I met with the Weaver of Time, and she talked to me. Wondrous, oh wondrous indeed. At least she's willing to speak to someone around here, so what did she say? That I should look for Starstones. I knew it. As surely as Ziggs comes before Zax, I knew it. Then that should be your mission. That should your mission be, my friend. Oh, I beseech you, let that be your mission, to trace Starstone, wherever it may lead you. Together we'll try to unfold the depths of this dimension, and thereby try to save all and everything from annihilation. Here, take this rune stone and this precious little pyramid. Gifts they are from me to you. The rune will bring you back and forth from Rivellon wherever you decide the moment is opportune, and the pyramid, it has a twin. Find it, and you'll see just how handy these twins can be. Cool. Oh, the quick travel is nice. This little pyramid right here. These are all of the way shrines that I've located. They look like kind of like Oblivion gates from Oblivion. So I can teleport back and forth, and this is sort of my home base now, where I will try to unlock these warps, or portals, as it were, and apparently try to save time. So I think that that's about all we have for this episode. You know, we've got our companions, we've got the storyline going, we know we're hunting Starstones, and now we have our homestead. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for episode 3, where we will further investigate the Councilor's murder, and we will seek out Starstones, and our journey will commence. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.